the hotels and everything are booked, and I would go around asking the residents of Auburn, hey, would you take in roomers for, 3 days or 4 days? And I would find them rooms for days.
Tough. No?
So, and then I started at the Browan's house.
I said it's tough.
Oh, back in 1969, when Auburn was a prairie. On Sunday after the banquet, we had the banquet down at the Marriott in Fort Wayne. And one room was, you would see the people, the other room you would see a camera. And they would have the banquet there. So after the banquet, there was nothing going on in Auburn because they shut down the town. So with the Browans, I started going up to their house. I met them at the American Legion. And she invited me and a couple of my friends to come up. And I said, well, come on up. And one of them was Johnny Ray from Ohio, and Doc Hossey from Ohio, Madison, Ohio. And I says, come on up. I said, she makes wiener dogs. And I says, the hot dogs are really good. So we went up there and we started a tradition of having a goodbye celebration. And then the next year, Mert Browan called me and said, hey, can you come in early? I said, well, I am. And I came in early, and on Thursday, we used to have a get-together after, like around 5 o'clock, and we would have the cars come all down to the Browan's house, which was on Main Street there. And we had a big get-together. And from that day, from 69 until 2008, we still do it. And she is deceased now, her husband is deceased, but her youngest daughter, Shelley, she puts on a nice feast for the Hoosier Tour and anybody that happens to be in town. It's really for any ACDer that comes in town. And when I had my 50th birthday, Ro gave me a party out at Mert's house. And it was because I give her a party on her 50th birthday.
We were born on the same day, 5 years apart.
And I had a cake. I went to the bakery shop and I drew a picture of her husband's cord on there. And it said, wow, it's nifty to be 50. And we had it in the presidential suite up at the hotel. And they kept her out of the room, and then they brought her up, and she crossed it out because she didn't want everybody to know that she was 50, and I was 45 at that time.
She and Matt put a big banner on the Auburn Hotel outside. Said, guess who's 50 today? So I gathered for 5 years. I told her, I don't get mad, I get even.
So she had my 50th birthday party out at the Browan's house, which was very nice, and I appreciate it. And I had the newspaper and the television out on Mert's birthday when she turned 60, and we named her ACD Mom of the Year. Yeah, and we just have a ball as a family, and that's what it's all about.
1 minute. No, 1 minute.
1 minute
1
left?
minute left.
Okay.
Tell us anything else.
That's about all. My husband got his 50-year pin from Al Hatch, and he wears that pin on his work jacket every day. And I also go to the Can-Am meet, and I also go, well, the Can-Am meet is up in Michigan and Canada. And I think I'm a chartered member of that one because I go all the time. And this year is going to be the first time that I drove an ACD car to the Can-Am meet, and it's going to be held in Lansing, Michigan. And then I'm going to the spring meet, which I have never attended, in Auburn with my Auburn. And then I'm going to the grand reunion in September. And by the way, my birthday and Rose's birthday is September the 5th, Labor Day weekend. we did it that way so that our husbands would remember our birthday.